Tried to make that reduced. I think in watching those longer games, they've actually learned quite a bit more about the machine.
So what's I worked out the sort of initial strategy because we were told.
Yeah. There are more skill shots. The skill shot that we knew about was the stackable skill shot, where you shoot this ramp.
Yep.
So you basically hard plunge, so it comes back down this lane, okay? And then which is exactly what you see there. Let me just stop talking and we'll watch the game. So this is Freddy.
So Martin Hotze has a very good explanation now.
We already discussed everything. Thank you very much.
Oh dear.
Okay. So Martin just decided to save some of the energy for tomorrow?
For Sunday.
For Sunday.
For Sunday. So you're back
so
Sunday.
So this is why he now did not play very well today. So
I have to rest one day.
Yeah, and then you come back and go for the strike.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Cheers, Martin. See you Sunday.
Ciao. Right. So there was a kind of a green
what's
shot.
the tactics of Freddy here? You should know this machine very well.
Yeah, I would say if anybody knows this Freddy well,
I mean, it's his machine.
because it's his machine, it does make a
There
big
is something
difference.
frozen, CT, I think.
No, it's okay.
It's just a delay.
That's the stream. This is
Yeah,
live.
this
so
is
you've
live.
got to
Yeah.
watch
So
this one.
there's always a delay on those streams. Oh, good catch. So that was a C letter.
But he's playing it very hard, isn't he? You know, it's sort
I
of.
felt like this machine needs a bit of nudging
Yeah.
sometimes. So that was a H letter. Now you can go for the A, and the first ball is not too bad.
Yeah.
If you can start with the first three letters of the chaos and the first ball, your chances are high to reach the chaos multiple.
Yeah.
That was close to the ramp, but
Yeah.
but not the ramp.
not the round, but it was.
That loop is incredible fast. Have you seen that? The upper loop. If you shoot for the you shoot for the side
so now
ramp.
he's got the A.
Yeah.
So
Now he's got an 8. Now it's the hard O shot.
this is the O shot up
Yeah,
here. Okay,
yeah.
So he needs that one.
Yeah, this is the O shot, and this is the loop I just told you. This is so fast, and it's really hard to nail it down the second time. I tried it. Sometimes it works, and he's aiming for the O, and he lost it. But a very good ball.
Excellent ball. But if you watch, I mean, that was pure reaction fly play.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no bounce over. There was no catching the ball. It was accurate fly play.
Yep.
Yeah. And very hard, very fast.
You can do this. I mean, there's a different way of playing. You know, I would say if you play in a controlled manner, you can also play this machine. So,
Yep.
but I know Freddy. He doesn't like to play like this. Is not his style. So he's playing a more in the flow. You know,
active game.
yeah, you're playing very well. We
That was
just
a
discussed
huge
it
amount.
and-
I mean, great ball. Huge amount of energy you put into that.
Kannst du das auf Deutsch?
Unfortunately, we have a lot of international people watching, so we have to do this now here in English. But we just discussed about playing a controlled game or playing a bit like let it flow and just like you played. You know, you did not bounce over, you did not stop the ball too much. You just played it, and you got to the you have the chaos almost 50% of the chaos multi-ball. So 2 letters left and 1 shot. So well prepared. I think the O is the hardest. So good luck for that. But you were aiming for it?
Always the right loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hardest shot.
Yeah. But you were aiming for to the chaos multi-ball, right?
We will see.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was not too good. Well, the other option, I mean, depending on how the players now, which score they achieve, might be that just starting some modes and make accurate shots, which gives you also some points. I felt when you when you play a certain amount of time before starting the ramp multi-ball, the small one with the was it a sheep, or no, it's not a sheep, it's a Zicke,
Raptor. The Raptor.
The Raptor multi-ball, yeah, Raptor
We call
multi-ball.
it the heat sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
the sheep are the friendly ones.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
this is not no, and they also smell not that well.
That's right. Yeah. You wouldn't want one as a pet, would you? You know, it's
Yeah.
not. You know,
So
take one home.
yeah, and it seems that if you start this, you can start it with 3-4 shots. I had this happening
But you know,
yesterday.
remember, this is a new Stern machine,
Yeah.
and the format of Stern machines now is that you almost have to have a mode with a multi-ball.
Yes.
Now, this is not going to be different, is it? So I mean, we
I
don't
think-
know it well enough yet.
I think the Raptor one is just you need to do some shots before you start it, and that increases the value of the jackpot. I had started this yesterday on a game when we built this machine up, and I had only a few seconds running it, and I got the ball and I got the multi-ball started, but it was worth nothing.
Okay.
So because the jackpots were very low, it was 300,000 or whatever.
Yep.
So and if you keep the ball rolling for a while and hit a few of the targets and the right shots, I think that value increases over time. That's my impression here. Unfortunately, I had not watched the full video of Keith Elvin explaining it, and I just had the first 5 minutes yesterday.
Okay.
But yeah, it was very interesting. So probably it's worth watching. It's the #1 top if you search for Jurassic Park Pinball on
number
YouTube in the moment. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So there are 4 players, and one of them is Keith. So he knows the machine, of course.
Yes.
If
he's
he
like-
doesn't know,
he's
nobody knows.
So
Actually-
let's just concentrate on the game.
Yeah.
So we've got young Jannik playing, and he's another good reaction player, isn't he? I mean, this is typical of the younger players. The reaction skills sort of are.
Yeah, and he seems to have good ball control too.
Yeah.
So the shot accuracy is maybe improvable, but I mean, this is also a new machine. You need to get used to the flow, to the shots. Know your shots. Oh, that's gonna be dangerous. Yeah, they've survived. And yeah, okay, T-Rex ready. And this is what I say. If you do a bit before,
So
you
T-Rex
probably.
is shooting the spinner by the look at that.
And now I think that was the last shot maybe, but now he needs to shoot the ramp to get the T-Rex started. He got it,
Okay.
and now we see probably how much will it be worth.
Total rescues 4.
Oh, the price comes here. T-Rex Molyball,
That's the sheep.
200,000. Was that the first jackpot? This was, yeah. It's going 322nd, 500. So this is an increasing jackpot. It seems to increase over time. As more you hit, you more score you get. Not sure if that applies to all the dinosaurs. But so far he's doing good. He has a 40 million game already. Nice nudge. Right in this. Get it back again in and get the thing working and running again. Perfect. So K is later.
So
And now he
starting-
can, yeah, this is a kind of special mode. So I just found this middle one is going for the spinner, and this one was for, what does it say on the screen?
System boot.
Yeah, shoot blue arrows. Yeah, that was the arrows. This is a 3-shot. Unfortunately, I only had 2 of them yesterday. I cannot tell you what happens if you get it.
Well, I'll give him 9 million for one shot.
Yeah, it was a nice shot. Wow, good.
But,
Very accurate. That was this H letter. Second letter out of 5.
so A next, the right ramp.
Yeah, what you don't see is sometimes the power button in the
action-
middle, the
action
action button
button,
is flashing. I'm not sure when or what does it work. I use it sometimes in the multi-ball, but I did not watch the screen what I got. So if I get a shot, probably it's like a power button where you have the super shot now, which you avoid on the playfield, but you can hit it by action button. So. And now the countdown is over for this mode. So you got 15 million by 2 switches.
Yep.
Okay, not too bad. And you get the A letter. Notice the hard O shot. Ah, almost. That was close. Oh, ooh. It's not so easy, the O shot. And you get a rescue. Perfect.
Sort of feel you've got to control and aim for that shot, haven't you?
Yeah, I think if you want to make the O shot, it's very important to start from a non-moving ball. Keep the ball up, get it in control, and then make the shot. If you try to make it on the fly, the accuracy.
Well, we saw Freddie miss that quite a number of times, and Freddie's a great fly player. I think you're right. I think you've got to trap the ball, and he should actually know where it is on the flipper now from the last shot.
It seems he need to. Well, okay, he tried to shoot up at the ramp, but not sure if he really goes for the chaos. I mean, it's flashing, so you should see it, and I think he will know that something's flashing and is giving you probably some points here. That was nice, and almost he made it again.
He definitely knows.
Yep. That's really hard.
It is tough, isn't
And
it?
is out now. Okay, 143. This is yes, not too bad for ball one. And a lot of bonus. Another 6 million bonus. Yeah. So Freddy is now working on the O.
Yes, Freddie and O. Yeah.
Oh, Freddy. Go for the O, Freddy. Yeah, he tries to. Yeah. And this is what our.
Yeah. And that's. Don't you just hate it when machines have flippers that like that?
Yeah.
You just hit the end.
Maybe that
Hitting
was just
right on the end.
That was
It's
just
like,
an effect. Maybe that the ball save time. We reduced the ball save time. With the long ball save time, we would have got it maybe at least in the grace period still.
Yeah.
So this one was probably a shortening of the game.
Yeah. Well, that's what we wanted. Yeah.
I mean, if you compare that game to the first one, I think this is much faster.
Yep.
So good news.
Still some good gameplay though.
We're not overrunning too much. Okay. Yeah, Keith Elvin, who designed the machine, is a very interesting guy. I watched him playing next to me at Pinburg, and he was in a group with Jim Belzito, and it was just amazing that ball control. And I asked him later if he's gonna practice or when or how much he's gonna practice, and he told me no, I'm not practicing anymore. You know, I have so many work with pinball now. I don't need to practice. I practice at work. I mean, that is cool. And then taking the, I think was it 15,000 bucks from the Pittsburgh.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice secondary income. But it was a 3-day work, so if you count the hours.
Yeah. On something that you really love. It's it's not bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're on ball 2, aren't we? In this game.
Yep.
So where did you say Bernd was from? You say he's a local player?
This is Bernd Perscheid is he's actually I think from for amusement only. In Seligenstadt they have a pinball museum. They are hosting the league final here in Germany each year.
In October, I'll be streaming that if you tune in.
Perfect. Tune in again and enjoy it. And they have a nice collection of a lot of older Bally and Williams, and also nice classics. Well, it's a museum and there's private-owned machines, so there's not too much of the very modern Sterns. But I must say it's worth a visit and always nice to play these machines. So they are well maintained and people put a lot of hard blood in it to keep everything up and running.
That place is not that far from here either. It's sort of to the east of Frankfurt.
Yeah.
It's
It's about 20 minutes from Frankfurt. So if you're going to make it from the airport, you take the A3 in the direction of Hanau. Just go out there. Bye. Have a great evening. Yeah.
Okay, cheers. Is Morgan?
No. Tomorrow I'm looking for my wife.
Any wife or is it one particular wife or is it any wife?
No, mine.
Well, it is your wife. Okay, that's right.
40 years ago, we married. Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Yeah, so it's if you come from Frankfurt Airport, so it just stick to the A3 and take maybe 20 minutes.
Listening to this that's going to be coming from Frankfurt Airport.
If you fly in, you can, and they have their opening hours on the website, so they open once a month.
Too much information for us. Okay, so he's in the same position, isn't he? He needs the O for the chaos.
Yeah, the O is the critical shot here. The O and the final activation of it.
Which is a really tough shot, isn't it? The multi-ball start is this.
Yeah, this is this target. Yeah. You need to manage to pass here.
Yeah.
That is the critical piece here. Once you're in, and usually the power of the shot is usually strong enough to go in. And then you can be lucky just by getting the bumpers, bounce back, hit the target, and you have it.
So.
Oh yeah, he got it in. I saw it outgoing. I saw it in the out lane. And he also saw that and reacted. Nice. Yeah, I think Bernd is playing, I don't know how many years, but I know he's playing as one of the well-known players here in this area, so there's a few years here in the league.
There are definitely some good players in here. Okay, so Currywurst is going to definitely come to Seligenstadt.
Yeah, well.
Because now he knows the directions of the A3 from Frankfurt Airport.
Yeah, check out their website. It's called For Amusement Only, as their club is called. So
it really is great.
Yeah, just Google it. It should come up. So, and they have the public day once a month. And I think if you reach out to them using the contact, I know a lot of these people are Friday night and working on the games and playing. So if you want to visit on the non-public days, there's always a chance if you reach out to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Now he's got the O.
Wow.
Okay, so
Hey! Oh man!
I think that was roundabout.
And now that was too early. No, catch it. Stop the ball. Take control.
Stop the ball.
Take control now. Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Okay, so now the multi-ball start is lit.
Yeah. The red one. Yeah. He needs to go there.
So that's one target, which is a bit like dialed in, isn't it?
He got,
The,
like the Big Bang.
Stopping the advancement of the attack on dialed in, just in that top right corner.
Yeah, this is right. Yeah, it's the right angle, similar angle, by the way. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So that Stern copy that angle. I think angles are not protected.
I can't copyright an angle. Yeah.
I have the 45 degree. Yeah, it's mine. Oh, not too bad. 210, and he is still having the chance to start it.
Yeah.
So.
But that was a great ball. I mean, he kept that going.
Yeah, but we have the number 4 player still to come, and of course Norman had not a very good first ball. So, and Norman, I don't know if you recall it, but Norman won the last tournament here.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah?
So,
okay. So he's
see if he can defeat his championship here. Yeah, no problem, Currywurst. Feel free to ask anything. We try to answer what is possible. Oh, again another very
I think he was asleep.
Unhappy train here.
I think he was asleep there. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Norman is one of the great characters of German pinball.
What happened? Are you tired?
Did your left hand went to sleep? Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on, you can do it on the last ball.
Yeah. Inshallah.
So, Jannik also chasing the O.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's chasing him. Yeah,
He is.
Yeah,
He's
at least
chasing
he
it.
tried it.
That first shot was really early.
I mean, sometimes you can hit it volley accidentally.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's now like this. If you would have taken this volley a bit earlier, I think it would have gone there. But the chance is very low because it's tight. And
and it's a very similar shot to Norman there.
Yeah, another
Norman's gonna
very unlucky train here.
try.
So, yeah, from this point of view. Okay, now it's Freddy's turn. He needs.
Ready, show machine.
It's another 200 million. Well, he needs the O ladder now. So if he's gonna make the O ladder in the S and starts the multi-ball, then he's again back to everything. Yeah, he got it.
You got it.
Oh, wow! That was a hard one, and he did not. He didn't get a warning here. Ah!
I mean,
Oh no!
Yeah, so he left the multi-ball on the table.
Yeah.
But you know, that is a really, really tough multi-ball, because the 5 letters are difficult to get.
Yeah.
And then you still have to hit a difficult shot to start the multi-ball.
Yes.
That's a real game changer.
And I admit, I mean, I played it before in the one-ball game. I was lucky to start it in the one-ball tournament, and I must admit, even if you start it, I think you have 6 balls in the game.
Yep.
And I think it started with 3 or 4, and it increases every time you hit the bumpers. At least Norman told me. So I was finishing with 5 or 6 balls, and that was very stressful. So I felt like sweating like a swine because it was like that was really a lot of reaction and a lot of work.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
He got it. Yeah.
So let's see how can do. So we got 3 balls now, 4 balls.
All balls coming.
We still got the ball save. The ball save time is I think 20 or 25. I reduced this 5 seconds. So it's going faster now. It's over. It's probably 20 seconds now than 25 it was before. Oh, now he lost 1. Okay. So keep an eye if he hits the bumper. I think what Norman told me is that he trained.
At a ball.
Bumper ball at a ball, but how many hits?
I don't know.
You have not realized it.
Which is at the ball? Where do you have the ball?
The bumpers on the upper area.
Right.
At least Norman was watching me and he told me, yeah, you need to hit one bumper again and you get another at a ball. Unfortunately, I didn't. So, but well.
So that wasn't a lot of use, was it, Norman?
It was still an incredible ball. So 360 with one ball. So it's probably a game of the day or ball of the day. Then you compare it to the scores now.
Okay, so what did Bernd finish on with that ball?
So
You going? Has Dina told you she's doing a podcast?
Yes.
Has she told you?
No.
Talk to her tomorrow.
Okay.
She's
We'll ask her.
it's a girl in America that does podcasts of lady pinball players,
Oh,
and Dina's on there next week on the 17th. So. Yeah, talk to her about it.
Das Rüstbier aufgemacht.
well,
See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
okay.
So.
Okay, I think it's starting the T-Rex at least. It's not too bad, so give him maybe a bit more success than the first two balls now. Meh. I wish some sound. There must be some sound here. Maybe if you hit a special target or whatever, like meh, meh. Hey Keith, if you watch that, maybe can you just make an add-on in the next software release? I miss that. I see that animal and I want that noise. Okay, bounce over, perfect. Okay, he tries to play it controlled, which is not too bad. Oh yeah, he needed that. Oh, another lucky thing. He got two balls back. Very lucky. So God of Pinball is back with Norman now. Give him another chance. How many chances do he need? So okay, then another 3 million. 29. And down to one ball now.
So that puts him on 40 million, just over 40 million.
Okay, so
does he know?
at least he's not the last. So he just passed Freddy's score.
Ball save.
And I mean, he had two horrible first balls, so it's not too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Getting back to the game now, and he's not finished yet. So, and we have seen what can happen with ball 3 in Italy.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
not sure if that ball was exported from Italy.
We don't want an Italian World Championship ball. We'll be here all night.
Oh yeah, of course. It's gonna be fun then. At least he's trying. He's trying very hard. So.
Well, he's defending champion, isn't he?
So
So
noch da am Wochenende?
Nee,
Oh,
ich bin auf der Filmbörse in Trier.
auf einer Filmbörse.
Ja,
Nein.
auf der Film. Letzte Woche auf der Filmbörse und nächste Woche auch.
Okay. Einkauf. Weihnachtsgeschäft.
Ich fahre schon morgen hin, übernachte dort, weil ich muss um 7 Uhr schon in der Halle sein.
Hast du schon mitgekriegt, dass sie jetzt die Bescheinigung vom Finanzamt einfordern?
20 Jet? Habe ich schon gekriegt.
Ja, genau.
Ich habe gerade gestern hochgeladen.
Die sind jetzt alle dahinter für Amazon.
Ja, sonst am 1.10.
Ja.
ist zu.
Ja, weil die Plattform haftet. Die müssen zahlen und ist auch richtig so.
Also,
Schöne Sache.
scheiß.
Ja, hast ja nichts zu befürchten. Wir auch nicht.
Ja, gut. Ich zahle nicht viel Steuer.
Ja, okay.
okay, so I mean, to say these players
The smart muscle band then.
not seen this machine until tonight, there's some really good games being played. Huh?
Yeah. So we have a question here. Maybe the smart missile button on the bumpers. Did you get the point in time? Ooh, that is is a dangerous one.
The
Kannst du ein bisschen weiter rausgehen, weil es zieht hier rein? Danke. I just smell the smoke of the cigarette.
I mean, it would actually make sense for the action button to be a smart missile,
Yeah.
because of the original Jurassic.
Yeah,
Park,
yeah. The
so-
original had the big button on the
next to the
next to the
yeah.
plunge. Yeah. So
So
ich wünsche dir einen schönen.
take care. Okay, see you next time.
Ciao. Ach so. Habe ich deine Nummer? Ich habe immer noch ein paar Sachen, die ich dir abtreten wollte.
So Norman now getting close to 100 million. Which is, which
So
is
ein paar
good to
Bier
see.
oder so.
Hopefully
Hallo,
it's
life is not
soon.
not easy, you know. Es ist kein Zuckerschlecken hier. Ja?
Oh, and it just thought
Okay, but he did at least a very good third ball.
over 100 million. Well played, Norman. Awesome.
Back to the game, and yeah, at least one good ball. And you pass Freddy, and I think you now have the decision. So, will Jannik make another 140 million?
To get to first place.
Yes.
So we can actually put scores in here.
Yeah, you can put scores in. It's good that you keep the scores. I didn't just to note down on the paper again.
So Freddie is
Freddy's gonna
is
bet one.
at 0, isn't he? You're doing 4-2-1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is, I think I announced 3-2-1. Anyhow, 4-2. Yeah, 4-2-1-0.
4-2-1-0.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So they're already
Yeah, last one
decided, aren't they?
yeah.
Those two.
Not a 7-5-3.
I always tend to prefer to do 7-5-3-1 simply because it results in less tie breaks.
Yes.
You know, you get a bigger.
But
division,
I think Albert announced again the 4-3-2 whatever.
which is fine. That's no problem.
So,
If the tie break is a tie break.
okay.
Okay, so that is.
That's it.
end
So
of the
let
game.
me pick that.
So, right, Dina will jump into action and start moving rigs onto other machines.
Yes,
Let me
perfect.
bring you back.
So you'll be back after a short break.
And Medieval Madness, a great machine, of course. One of the classic favourites. So you're going to come and say what?
I forgot the player order as well. So Freddy is player 4, Norman is player 3, Bernd is player 1, and Jannik is player 2. So, and we are playing Medieval Madness.
Right, that changed on here.
Because it's annoying. Yeah,
So
this
we
plays
are
here.
almost in the order. So
Oh, it's got to pick up from
Bernd
here.
is gonna start.
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
Secondary is the second. And
Yeah, we've got.
Freddy will be the last player.
That's fine.
I mean, that's a logical choice.
Yeah.
Choose that. See what the others do. Being the last, just watch and then decide
Has it
the
done it?
tactics.
Okay, right. So, Medieval Madness. With Bernd playing at the moment. The screen will catch up. It's just waiting for an internet update to give the player order, put the correct player order in.
It doesn't have the points either, for some reason. Ooh, that's mean. No pinball machine shall ever do that.
Right, you keep talking. I'll sort out why this is not working how I expected it to.
Right. I was going to ask you what your favorite strategy on Medieval Madness was.
Okay, let me. I'll tell you in just a second.
Tell me just a second.
Yeah, once I've got this
Sorted.
sorted.
Yeah. Well, that was a quick ball. Unfortunately, I didn't see what was going on because there was some settings going on in front of the screen.
Settings?
Settings. Yes, settings. Right, Norman is up. I'm sure he knows how to play this game. Yeah, going straight for the castle. That would be my choice as well. Still picking up. Still picking up. So the gate seems to be open. Ah, it's going for a multi-ball. That's nice. If you can do it right. The gate is damaged. Next one will open it and then you just get 2 million points. Or you start your multi-ball first. Fair enough?
Right, okay. I've no idea why the scores aren't working, so we'll just carry on as if they are. Yeah? Okay. So, apologies, internet. We don't know why that's not working. Something to do with Google Sheets. We'll blame Google.
Blame Google. Okay.
So,
right, Norman is in his multi-ball.
multi-ball,
Yes,
okay.
he did have the castle. So,
tactics of medieval madness are generally castle.
or
Castle.
you start the multi-ball and play the castle of your multi-ball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
Well, there's nothing wrong with starting multi-ball, but during the multi-ball, you aim for the castle.
yeah. Well, Norman obviously is aiming for the lock shots.
I mean, you can get jackpots by shooting the ramps, but
Yeah, they're not that
big
significant.
jackpots,
Yeah. So she got the 750 for the castle, or was it a jackpot shot that was counting?
750
It's a jackpot
was for the
shot.
jackpot. Yeah.
That was a nice pickup.
And his first castle gives him 2 million. So
Yes, he already played this castle with the start of the multi-ball. So, yeah, at the moment leading position. I think he has, yes, that's the last gate. Getting damaged, and you just want to close the castle, or you lose the ball.
but he's in good shape there for ball one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a lovely game anyway. It's I think it's pretty much everybody's favorite. Haven't seen a person yet who says, "Oh, I hate medieval madness." That was a whack, and there was an unfortunate
He got the
whack.
1 million hurry up.
Yeah.
The hurry ups are worth collecting as well from the castle.
Oh yeah, they're just so hurrying you up that you want to collect them. There's no way you.
You want to not get a hurry up.
No. Sometimes I do kind of get carried away
dear.
with.
Is that coming
with-
back? Yeah.
Yes. Well, all the machines are set pretty generously on the ball save here. Which obviously, if you're losing and your opponent gets multi-ball and then a large time saver, and it's kind of annoying, but it's really fun to play here. The location is lovely, apart from the height of the ceilings, which makes moving cameras around a 3-man job rather than.
We really should have done a stream of the moving of the camera.
Right. Yes.
Oh, and that's gone.
Another side, yeah. It just does. Well, it's the second ball that went down the side.
So here's
Bernd.
Jannik. It's because I've got the scores switched off. That's why it's not showing scores.
The scores off.
So put the scores on.
Yeah. Right.
Give it a minute to catch up.
Give it a minute. Nothing happens. Giving it some
Need
minutes.
need to refresh again.
Right. That's the castle number 1 for Jannik. Why do we need to refresh?
You shouldn't need to. It should just
Shouldn't
catch
need
up on its
to.
own.
It's not catching up at all. Right.
That one is faster.
Yeah.
So he's already progressed to the Joust multi-ball, so but you don't really want to take it on its own, do you?
You always play castles?
I try to play the big multi-ball, not really the castle.
The royal... the royal multi-ball.
We switch spots up there.
We should make for tomorrow
Well, I can move.
3 seats.
I can move this camera back as well, so.
Okay.
Well,
so
he's
it-
kind of kneeling down.
okay,
It's
okay.
a very
We're,
uncomfortable position. Right. Yeah, that's the second castle.
well, that's 4 million for the second castle.
Yeah.
See, my strategy in tournaments would always be castles.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the castle is risky, so if you are good in shots, then you're much better to play the multi-ball in as big as possible, because castle is a bit risky.
I just play castle during multi-ball as well then.
This is okay.
And backhanding the castle is not normally that dangerous. And
Yeah. Well, it depends how quickly and how reliably it goes. It comes back from hitting the castle or a lock shot on the left-hand side.
you can normally
Because
catch it.
it can sometimes even death catch it. This one is a little bit more bouncy. Yeah, that's
Unlucky.
Are there different software versions for it? What I was wondering, I played this castle multi-ball. What's the kind of multi-ball? The 3 locks.
the main
it's
one.
just
Yes,
the
after a few jackpots, normally I think there is one super jackpot, but there were all jackpots litten.
Okay, yeah. It should be after you fit all the
That-
six jackpots, isn't
Then
it?
they are all on, because I remember that you have only the super jackpot on.
Freddie.
Well, it's during the Joust madness,
The super jackpot is back around the lock shot, isn't it? After you've completed
not
the
in the
6.
normal multiple.
Oh?
No, the super jackpot is lit for the Joust multiple. Whatever you start from the mail-in magic.
I have in mind that you have just one shot the super jackpot after you have 6 jackpots.
Yes, you do need to hit the 6 jackpots first.
Yes, but but everything was litten. All jackpots was litten.
Strange.
Yeah.
Right, that's ball number 2.
Okay, somebody says read our comments. Once you get all 5 plus the double in the lock shots, the jackpots are worth 1.5 million each.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Joe. I was just going to say, shall we ask somebody on the stream?
I think there's only Joe who's watching.
So, first castle. So it's second castle. Okay.
Yes. Well, it started off, the ball 1 was 4 million already, so
And needs one shot off multi-ball as well, yeah?
yeah. I would drop the drawbridge first.
This is ball 3, so he has to start
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah.
Hey!
And now get the castle down.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be the third castle, so we need a few more shots than the usual. Well, he's trying for the
He's trying for the jackpot
For the
shots,
jackpots.
which is... Yeah.
well, it gives you score. It's not a small amount with 750 on a game that is that low scoring. Right, so down to last ball, but he damaged the gate. That was the third hit on the gate. So one more, yeah, that's better. And I think the castle must be lit for hitting. No. Do we know what the last machine is going to be?
No.
No.
Okay, so
So see, it didn't even take the next game, so there is definitely something wrong with.
yeah, there
the
is
table.
there is definitely something wrong
Yeah.
with
Right,
it's
my favorite, the trolls.
the trolls.
Yeah. Is it really 1:20?
Yes.
Bloody hell. We're not doing fault finding tonight, are we?
No, we want to get here tomorrow morning and do some fault finding.
Okay.
So yes, tomorrow we'll have a couple of hours to look through things like why the scores aren't updating on this screen.
You know what? Tomorrow we're going to restart our computers and everything will be working. That's how it normally works.
So drawbridge, that's the nice message board.
Yeah.
So it starts
Joust.
joust, but the jackpots on this are low.
Yeah. So see, that's where the super jackpot is lit straight away. And it's in the lock shop. That's been,
That was mean.
yeah. A bit of raging in the background. Ooh.
Oh, that
Right.
was unfortunate drain. So, ball 3.
Yeah, that's third result so far.
So we can put the scores in the computer. They're not going to come up on the screen, but we can put them in anyway.
Joe has a thing here in Brisbane. When getting trolls, you have to announce it by yelling trolls and the pop. Yeah. Well, I do that. I do the shrieking of the girl in the video
Creature.
mode. No, not the
Oh, in-
creature, in Junkyard. So it kind of has
Oh,
to be.
Norman's tilted. But,
Right.
Um,
How far was the? Ooh. So.
okay, so yeah.
Right. So. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I'd really like the last game to be in that same
In that
area.
same room. We don't really
Yes.
want to have to move the ring.
No. Which is the choice is Lord of the Rings, which is in Norway.
We can't do Lord of the Rings or BML tomorrow.
It's actually very tilt sensitive, that particular Lord of the Rings, so you just have a normal play and you get to danger, so it's not, I think that was deliberately done to restrict the amount of time. Right.
So what's Freddy's strategy here?
Well, it's just randomly shooting things. He needs to concentrate on building up his castles, because he's not hitting anything else. Hitting this machine on the fly is just not a resilient strategy. Right.
Yeah.
Pick that.
Have you picked the machine for?
Yes, we will stay informed with the
Oh,
Beatles. That should be also not
sure.
Yeah.
too long.
We can, if you do the
Get us to bed a bit earlier.
if you do the Beatles, it won't string.
Yeah, we need to turn on the music maybe.
It would be much easier if you picked one in the far room, so we didn't have to bring the thing all the way back through.
Ja, okay.
You can't do Beatles because it gets copyright on the music. As soon as the machine starts, it'll cut out the
If we put
the audio.
if we put the sound off, but
Yeah,
but
it's
then-
no fun.
Then it's no fun to watch.
okay,
so-
then Walking Dead oder so.
Yeah, Walking Dead is a good one.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Walking Dead
Okay.
echt schnell.
Ja, okay.
Und gibt's noch was schnell geht, aber
Nee, lass mal, Walking Dead ist gut. Jetzt sehr schnell.
Okay, so nice bit of negotiation there.
Weil da steht auch unten in der Mitte, kann man Freiraum, dass es gestellt da dran geht. Dann können wir auch gut freiräumen fürs Gestell.
Ja.
Für den Frame.
So Freddy's obviously started multi-ball, and
This is the
Some
joust
multi-ball,
and
multi-ball.
something else. I think catapult. Right. I think he's already past Jannik. Yes, super jackpot. You could really do with the castle too. Right. That's it. I think that was super jackpot.
Super jackpot, 1.1 million. So where is he at with this?
Well, he started at 1 point something, so he could do with either another multi-ball. Yeah, well, that's his first normal multi-ball, right? Well, still third.
Okay, so let's have the scores on the doors.
So Alfred is 1, Norman is 2, Bernd is 4, and Jannik is 0.
So we're all set up for the next game, which is going to be on The Walking Dead.
I didn't know that it's 3 hours in final.
Oh, and the scores have caught up.
Amazing. Shall we put some scores in then?
So they're in already. Yeah.
Right. Let's see if the player order works. Probably is going to be. Right. Bernd is first.
Okay, so here we are on The Walking Dead. Walking Dead is a machine you either love or hate. I actually quite like it. Different strategies, different multi-balls. You'll see examples of all those, I'm sure, as these players progress through their 3 balls. So we're right on.
Yes, Norman is second.
Okay.
Alfred shall be third. It is a limited edition Walking Dead, of course. I don't think that's the first time I've played one. Because there is that pop-it thing in the CDC RAM, and I haven't seen one before. So
nicely pushed over. So
yeah. So it's still trying to hit
So
the
the difference
targets.
being is that CDC you score by just shooting that target over and over again rather than
Yes, you can
the
backhand it
yeah.
quite easily, which is nice for people who like backhanding. I think I'm going to have a sausage.
Why don't you wait until after this game, and then you can have as many sausages as you like.
There might be other people
Eating
them.
Yeah, true, they are Germans. The
Yeah,
whole kitchen is
exactly.
full of Germans
Yeah.
eating sausages, eating your sausages.
Yes. Well, I didn't put a sticker on saying they're mine.
Why was he shooting for the extra ball there?
God knows.
He's not. He's shooting.
Yeah.
So this is a crossbow shot.
Which is what do you shoot for?
Well, no,
from it?
normally CDC because
Normally CDC. Yeah, okay. I tried for arena from there, but God knows.
I think has he got the set of drop targets down?
No. Right, something wrong with the stream. Yeah, that's better.
So he gets an extra ball, which is 2.5 million points. Tournament play, so no extra balls given.
Well, that machine was on free play all day today, so
Okay.
I'm not sure whether Thorsten had the chance to set the tournament settings.
Yeah. Well, they definitely switched extra balls.
Yeah. Yeah, arena on the way back is the shot to go for. Thank you, Joe. That's what I thought.
I'm well known for being slightly wrong. Well, no, not necessarily wrong, just not necessarily.
I don't think you've ever
completely
played
right.
an Elite.
No, but when I've seen other people playing it, they've always played the CDC shot, but particularly when it's like that with the ramp
Right.
up.
Well, it's a nice scoring on the bicycle gal.
So Norman doing pretty well on this ball. He's not making progress to his bloodbath, is he? Which is
No,
surprising.
it's not. It's not got.
He's not trying to. He's not far off first stage of prison.
Yeah. Just 2 more shots. Don't think he got the target set yet.
No, because that would have started Barn if he had. And they,
Well, I would have started something. It's not necessarily Barn, it's whatever you hit.
yeah, but he did hit Barn and he didn't start it. So
Well, there's nothing has been lit.
no, that's right. That's an indication that there's no targets.
Yeah. Right, I got the multi-ball. Well, I can't be bothered playing the targets. Because they're mean and dangerous.
The well walker is also another good target now since they changed the software.
Okay.
Because the number of hits needed to start well walker multi-ball are a lot lower than they used to be.
Oh, I didn't know there was a code update on there. So, is there anything like major new or just?
Good question. Another question for the stream, because if I try and answer that, I'm definitely going to get it wrong. Because they'll be making it up.
Yes.
So it's doing awesomely well here. I mean, that's
Yeah. So, see, if you are comfortable playing a multi-ball, oops, that was a mistake. Then you don't really need the targets.
I think I disagree.
Well, yeah, it's just there are some shots in pinball that
It shouldn't
are
go.
just impossible.
But these targets are really not that difficult.
They are very difficult.
We've got,
To me.
we've got Albert back with us. He'll know a little bit about this machine, I would guess.
Yeah, there's normally the most people they play on the targets to get
the bloodbath.
you have two things with two.
Okay,
Right.
Albert's needed.
So, in tournaments, some people they choose not to play the targets because they are risky. But the targets they bring points in two ways. One is the way that you start the modes,
Yep.
and the modes is really they bring really points. You can, if you run a mode, you can do 60, 70 million just on the mode. And
So let me just qualify that, Albert. So the targets are these targets.
yes,
here.
there's three targets.
So we've lost our whiteboard.
And what is very important, because for people who don't know the machine, is a little bit they don't understand how the targets works. Because normally people see, okay, there are three lights, so I have to drop each target. But in this game, you need to drop the whole bank, and the most important is the first target you hit is the one you get.
Yeah, so that's food, weapons, and
Yes.
first aid, and
Yes.
you have to hit it as the light
Yes. So
is on the next
So
one.
if all targets are up, then and you have already one of them, then you have to wait till the one is flashing which you want to have, and this first shot counts for it.
Yeah.
So Joe says the new things on the new code is you can start modes whilst in multiple. In tournament mode.
You can start modes during
What?
multi-ball. During which multi-balls, Joe?
I assume the the prison.
So,
Nicely played.
wir haben Stress mit den Nachbarn, die müssen die Treppe rausgehen. Achso, du sagst.
Wenn ich noch zu Ende spielen darf?
Nee.
Okay.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Beat to death.
So, Freddy.
Prison and Wellwalk.
Prison and Well Walker. Okay.
And each one spots something like a prison bomb or a Wellwalker bomb. Nice.
There's so many things in there, deep inside these machines. But,
Yeah. Well, you like this game. I thought you had a kind of in-depth knowledge of it.
no,
'Cause I hate this game, so I never was bothered to learn anything beyond the
the
two
basics.
obvious,
Yeah.
two obvious things. Right. Is that ball
So,
one?
yeah.
So Jannik is on bicycle girl, which does seem to start easier.
Oh, and that's the fumble. So, you're back on, Norman?
Yeah.
Well, Bernd first, then you. Yeah, so my whiteboard stopped working now.
Your whiteboard stopped working.
Yeah, so I can't draw pictures on the screen.
What a shame. Right, how far was he? Not far.
I think people are getting tired.
Well, it's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Surprise.
So here we are, Norman, with a massive lead. Giving us
Waving.
a wave. And that's 113 million without having started a single mode.
Yep. Well, it did the bicycle girl.
Yeah, sorry. But he's now going for the targets.
Yeah, unsuccessfully.
Over.
Let's see that CGC puppet
Yeah.
has popped up again.
Yeah.
So left ramp. There's a lot of banging going on.
Not to bang in, yeah.
So you can actually go very far on just the bicycle girl well
Yeah,
on,
exactly.
on this version.
Double scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So
Well,
3.6
You're
million.
doing the
for
shot.
that
That's lovely.
Yeah, yeah.
So another one. Well, it obviously goes down, but yeah.
So very, very well done.
Yeah, it's that late. It's not early, Joe. We've been up since 6:30 this morning, so
Yes, we've both been working today, and we set off driving down here about 3 o'clock, 3:30.
3:30, which was way too late. The Friday traffic.
Friday traffic in Germany, it is not a good idea to set off at that time. We finished up not being able to use many of the motorways. We had to come on lots of diverted shortcuts.
So it's picking up lots of well walkers along the
Yeah.
way. So so you must be right. The well walker starts a lot easier.
And I tell you the reason that I suspected that, and I've seen evidence of it since, was Frank Bonner,
Okay. Well,
the
Blame
well
himself.
walker himself. Yeah. Who he started playing that strategy in Fulda.
Okay. Oh, so the new code has been on that long.
It's been on a while, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not new.
Oh, okay. So it's not going to be on the Pinball news this week.
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Practice.
That would have been a really bad time to lose the camera.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I shall come to Brisbane, darling, for an 18-hour pinball tournament. That's I'll just go to Brisbane for whatever reason.
Because it's a really, really nice place.
Well, it's nice and warm. That's the only requirement I have to a place.
I've been to Brisbane a number of times. As I think I've told you before, Joe, I work in the coal mining industry.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
Right. Last ball and then
Last
bed.
ball and then time for bed.
No, time for sausage first. I hope we still have a bed.
And the sausage.
Well, the sausage is easy, just look around the corner. But bed is not certain.
So I take it the shots light blue once you've completed that set of shots. So
I think CDC is kind of lit all the time.
It's done.
Yeah.
So Bernd won't be particularly worried
Upset.
about that
Doesn't need
because
to
he
win this
didn't
game.
need to win that game.
No. Well, he can't be caught anyway, so...
No. If Norman wins it, then he would definitely take second place. So he's looking solidly in position for doing that. Yep.
Definitely time for bed and sausage.
Bed and sausage. I think sausage and bed
Yes.
makes the mess otherwise.
Right.
Right, let's see some well walkers then, Norman.
Is he doing well walkers?
He will be doing well walkers,
Yeah.
yes.
So if you can progress towards finger shots, then
And now's the time to be going for targets. isn't
yes. Well, now the ball safe is gone, but and he's beat to death. It does seem to catch a lot of that side, but obviously the targets are not. Yeah, the barn's lit, so it must be
it? Yeah.
right.
And he's got
So he's playing
multiplayer on that
CDC.
shot, so that was...
That's fine. Yeah, he's very comfortable with that ramp, isn't he?
Yeah. So another round.
Well, I actually found that I once accidentally started tunnel from my first target and scored a horrendous amount of points.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it started 9 million and then progressed, something like that. So you get like 69 million a shot.
Wow.
And I think I was like 100 and something.
When you come, you should be one of the events. Hold them every Tuesday. Okay.
Yes, darling, just keep going to mine or to a trade show and play people. Oh god. Sorry guys, it's really late and I can't help you any.
See, the other thing is mining also takes me to Pittsburgh, but never managed to get to Pinburg as part of that yet.
Some lucky people go to Pittsburgh for mining. I go to Siberia.
To Siberia. Yeah.
To Kaliningrad, another not very pinball associated places. Apparently there is a nice pinball hall in Moscow though.
Really?
Yeah. One of the I don't remember who told me that. I think it was Rob.
Oh,
You already got it out, but not for long.
Yeah.
So I
Okay,
think
so-
he's going to overtake Bernd.